We've reached the tipping point. For years, luxury industry operated on a simple rule. As part of the luxury pricing strategy, raise the price and you'll also raise the prestige. However, as we move forward to 2026, the rule may have been broken or changed. While Hermès and Goyard are seeing record-breaking resale value of 130%, giants like Chanel and Dior are facing harsh reality check. Today we're looking at some of the data behind the Great Luxury Reset as an extension of the previous episode, and how a few brands such as Prada and Miu Miu found a way to win while everyone else hit the ceiling. Hi everyone, welcome back to Fashion Brief. So if you want to know who survived the 2025 market volatility in the luxury industry, check Fortress Brands. According to 2025 Claire report, Hermes is currently the undisputed king of value. Their average second-hand price retention hit 138% this year. This means a bag bought at retail is instantly worth 40% more the moment you leave the store. Then there's Goyard. They are anti-marketing masters. They don't have a creative director who does celebrity interviews. They don't even have a functioning e-commerce site for bags. Yet, their price retention reached 132% in late 2025. Why? Because Hermes and Goyard understand that price is not the barrier, access is. By keeping the supply intentionally below demand, they've made their products investable assets. As Hermes executives noted in the recent strategy briefing, they are not managing fashion brands. They are managing a legacy of scarcity. On the other side of the fence, we have Chanel and Dior. These brands took a different path: aggressive, rapid price hikes. In August 2025, Chanel pushed the medium classic flap to a staggering $11,000. For context, the same bag cost nearly $5,000 in 2016. They are not just raising the price for inflation, they are trying to force their way into the ultra luxury tier occupied by Hermes. But their data shows a demand turn. For example, Dior's fashion and leather goods division saw an organic dip of 6% in late 2025. Unlike Hermes, Dior and Chanel's bag are relatively available. When you charge, for example, $11,000 for something customers can find in almost many major flagship stores, the prestige begins to feel like a markup. And analysts are now calling this as an aspirational fatigue. The middle-class shoppers who used to save to buy those bags are officially tapping out. Whilst others are struggling, the Prada group found a Goldilocks zone. Prada itself grew a steady 9% in 2025, but its sister brand Miu Miu is now the industry's shining star with a massive growth of 41%. Andrea Guerra, the CEO of the Prada group, recently said, "The most important thing is not to betray your core consumers." Prada and Miu Miu didn't just raise price for the sake of it. They are invested in the cultural heat. Miu Miu has become the cool tax. Consumers aren't buying $3,000 for a bag because it's an investment. They are paying for the identity. By using Miu Miu as an experimental high-growth engine, the group can make Prada itself more classic and stable. It's a dual brand strategy that has made them the most resilient group of 2026. Finally, let's talk about Burberry. They are the poster kid of strategic humility. After a disastrous 2024, where they lost nearly £40 million operating profit, they launched the Burberry Forward plan. They stopped trying to be a British Chanel. They realized that their core strength was outwear, trench coat. Under new leadership, they leaned into heritage. even subtly correcting prices on entry-level leather goods to bring back the fans they have alienated. By mid-2025, their revenue declines finally flattened. Burberry is proving that in 2026, it's better to be the loved heritage instead of a struggling luxury one. So what have we learned in this episode? Hermès and Goyard prove that if you own the access, you own the price. And Chanel and Dior show us that price hikes without extreme scarcity might lead to demand ceiling. And for Prada and Miu Miu, remind us that cultural cruel is the best way to justify premium. And Burberry, instead of fighting for the luxury positioning, they focus on their core strength. And this might help them to re-enter the glorious era in the past. As the State of Fashion 2025 report stated, we are now in a time of reckoning, meaning luxury brands is no longer about the price tag. It's about the value to identity ratio. What about you? Would you rather to buy a forever Hermes bag or 3 trendy Miu Miu bags? Let's argue in the comments below, and see you next time.